you will leap for joy, I'm sure, when you see quite how short this video is. It's possibly a record. What I'm going to talk about is something called superposition, or superposition, depending on how you want to say it. And it is basically a really important idea, but it's also quite simple. So this is what happens when two waves of the same type meet at a point in space. And all we do is we follow what the principle of superposition says, which is that when two waves meet, the total displacement at a point is equal to the vector sum of the individual displacements at that point. So basically, we just look at each point and go, wave 1 was +3, wave 2 was -4, so the resultant is -1. Simple as that. There are two sort of general ideas. So if I say that I add if I had two peaks that reach at the same time, then I would end up with one much bigger peak, so we'd call that an example of reinforcement. If I get a peak and a trough that meet at the same time, and they happen to be in the same magnitude but opposite direction, then I would end up with pretty much nothing, so we would say that that would be cancellation. So just to show you a very quick example, let me just get my face out of the way so you can see. There are two waves here, so there is the blue one and the black one, and all I've done is add them up, and that gives the red wave here. So if we just look at point B, you can see that all I've done is taken the up from both of these, and that gives me the point for where the combined one goes. Here I've got a bit up from black, a bit down from blue, so I end up with a wave that's somewhere in between for the red, and it can lead to us getting this very odd, non-standard resultant when we combine these two waves together. But it really is as simple as that. So we will have a practice, and once you've mastered this, we'll talk about how we can use this, because this idea becomes quite important for allowing other phenomena with waves to happen. And that really is it. Under 3 minutes. Nearly 2, but never mind. Remember, if you've got any questions, just ask when you see me.